Going to start with a quick and easy bit, the chili sauce. I realise I've done like the pink sauce, Pakora pink sauce, with every single recipe that I've done really, so let's go for the chili one this time. So I'm just adding in 6 tablespoons of tomato ketchup, and then I want you to match it with 6 tablespoons of water, please. I've just the lemon, add a tablespoon of lemon juice, then I'm just going to give that a stir through. To that, add a teaspoon of your salt, half teaspoon up to a teaspoon of your chili powder, and a teaspoon of your mint sauce. Then stir that through. And that is your red pakora sauce. Just put that at the side and let's go into the pakora now. I'm going to use a sieve for this because the gram flour sometimes comes out in little clumps. So on a set of scales, get your glass bowl and a fine sieve, and I want you to add 100 grams of gram flour. Wee trick, even if you've got it like this, it will be correct in terms of weight. There we go. And then I just want you to sieve that through. And then we're just going to add a teaspoon of all the spices. Now I always start with the salt, and I tend to do like a heaped teaspoon of the salt because that brings the other flavours alive. Do not forget to put the salt in. Then we're going to put in the chili powder, garam masala, turmeric. I'm going to crush up some coriander seeds in a mortar and pestle, then add it, fenugreek and your ground cumin. If you don't have coriander seeds or you don't have a mortar and pestle, you can just use ground coriander. After you've added all the dried spices, we're going to go into the garlic and ginger. So tablespoons for this, tablespoon of garlic, and tablespoon of ginger. Through this, I want you to mix in your water. So I'm going to add it all in, and then I'm going to whisk it through just to make sure all the herbs and spices get mixed up, and also the ginger and garlic are suitably broken up. Now, if you want a little bit, I'll probably add a little touch more, just to loosen that just a touch. And then we're going to get on to portioning up the haggis. So I get this haggis from Donald Butcher. Just going to cut the end off and this end because it's dried out a wee bit. But with these cut off, that's probably about 450 grams in weight. So I'm just going to cut this up into chunks. Obviously take the skin off and just shape it into your pakora pieces. So I've got 15 pieces here, so that could be 3 portions of 5, 5 portions of 3, or otherwise, you know, you portion it up into 4 and then somebody gets a preference. But anyway, I'm going to put my vegetable oil in a pan, heat this up, because then we're just going to go on to frying your pakora. For frying pakora, I always get myself a plate prepared with some kitchen roll and also a slotted spoon, because that's how we're going to get it out. And once your oil is hot enough, all we're going to do is get a piece of your haggis, coat it in your batter and drop it in to deep fry. And I've been frying that for about 6-7 minutes. And that's me just going to take it out and onto the kitchen paper to dry, and then onto the next batch.